artist lead, and hacks ask for a show of hands.
What you make isn't supposed to be the best part of you when you're a father. That's what's supposed to be the best part of you.
What I loved about this movie is that it's more of a father-daughter tale than about a man and his inventions. Was that always your intention?
Before I knew what I wanted to do, I knew what I didn't want to do, which was write a biopic. And I knew very little about Steve Jobs before I started this, was that he had denied paternity of his daughter, and then even after he had accepted paternity of his daughter, it was not an ideal relationship.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be a candidate for Father of the Year. That meant that the resolution of the movie was going to have to be Steve being a better father than he was before.
Structurally, it was a wonderful way to take this very dense, wonderful book by Walter Isaacson and kind of make it a screenplay. And Aaron, putting the story around 3 different launches, really put it into a 3-act structure and a beginning, middle, and an end.
This is a man who enjoys performance. He revolutionized launches.
Yeah, I remember watching them.
So you take 3 of them and you go, but we don't see them because you go behind that. So it's like going under the water of the skimming stone and see what's really there.
What did you expect when you got the script, and then what were you surprised by?
Just the idea that it's all set in real time backstage, and somehow a gigantic story is told with a lot of information about Steve Jobs and who he was and what he did and the people around him without it being a biopic. And that to me is just very, very, very clever. And his vision, I almost feel as though the film is very poignant right now because technology and the world have caught up with just quite how extraordinary his ideas really were.
To me, what's brilliant about how it's written is the parallels it's able to draw between the technology and the emotions of the people creating it, and how they are analogous to one another and they reflect one another, and how the different computers literally are an interpretation of how he is at different points in his life.
What you have at the end, for better or worse, is a movie that you didn't expect to see when you went into the theater.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Jobs.